They talked. They laughed. They doubted. Every time you spoke about your dreams, they smirked. Every time you tried to rise, they reminded you of your failures. They found entertainment in your struggles, amusement in your setbacks. They never believed in you, not for a second. And they made sure you knew it. They whispered behind your back, shaking their heads, pretending to be concerned but secretly celebrating every time you stumbled. You see, the world loves to talk. People love to assume, to judge, to predict the future of others as if they are gods. They love to place limits on you because it makes them feel better about their own lives. And the more they doubt you, the more certain they become that you will never escape the place they've assigned you. That's how they see you, a character in their story, bound by the rules they set. But what they don't understand is that you don't owe them words. You don't owe them explanations. You don't owe them a single reaction. Because reactions feed them. They want to see you frustrated, angry, broken. They want you to fight back with words, to defend yourself, to waste your energy proving something to them. That's the trap. Because the moment you start explaining yourself, you've already lost. You're not here to argue. You're not here to convince. You're not here to seek validation from those who never wanted to see you win in the first place. Your power is in your silence. Your strength is in your focus. No words, no reaction, just results. The greatest revenge is not found in anger. It's not found in shouting back or proving a point. It's found in success so undeniable that it burns them from the inside. It's found in discipline so ruthless that it leaves them questioning their own existence. You don't have time to waste on proving them wrong with words. You prove them wrong by becoming unstoppable. When they doubt you, let them. When they laugh, let them. When they turn their backs on you, let them. Every time they try to bring you down, stay silent, stay focused, stay moving forward. Because when the results come, when the transformation is complete, when the person they once mocked becomes something beyond their comprehension, that's when they'll understand. And by then, it will be too late for them to do anything about it. They don't think you're capable. They assume you're just like everyone else, talking about your dreams but never doing the work. That's why they dismiss you. That's why they act like your goals are a joke, like your vision is nothing more than a fantasy. They've seen too many people say they're going to change, only to fall back into the same patterns. So why would they believe you? Why would they expect you to be different? But what they don't realize is that you are different. You're not here to entertain them with empty words. You're not here to prove yourself through debates, arguments, or social media posts. You're here for one reason only: to execute, to take every ounce of doubt, every moment of disrespect, every single insult, and convert it into fuel. You're here to disappear into the shadows and emerge as something unrecognizable. There's power in silence. The loudest person in the room is rarely the strongest. The real power belongs to the one who moves in silence, the one who stays disciplined when no one is watching, the one who doesn't seek applause or approval. While they waste their energy on meaningless distractions, you are sharpening yourself into a weapon they will not be able to ignore. You've already seen what happens when you react. You've tried explaining yourself before, tried defending your vision, tried convincing them that you were different. But what happened? They still didn't believe you. They still laughed. They still dismissed you. And that's when you realized the truth. Your words mean nothing to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. So now you say nothing. You don't announce your plans. You don't seek validation. You don't waste time trying to change their minds. You put your head down and work. While they're busy talking, you're busy building. While they're busy doubting, you're busy proving. Proving not with words, but with action. They don't see you now, and that's exactly how you want it. Because when they finally do, it won't be through a conversation. It won't be through an argument. It will be through undeniable, unstoppable, world-changing results. The world doesn't respect words. It respects results. People only acknowledge power when it's undeniable. They only pay attention when success is staring them in the face, forcing them to recognize what they once dismissed. That's why you don't waste time explaining yourself. That's why you don't argue, don't complain, Don't try to justify your dreams to people who will never understand. Instead, you let your actions do the talking. While they're distracted, wasting their time judging others, gossiping, doubting, and laughing at people trying to improve, you're moving in silence. You're putting in the hours when no one's watching. You're making sacrifices they would never be willing to make. They don't see the sleepless nights, the early mornings, the discipline, the pain, the struggle. They only see the final product. And when that moment comes, when the results are so massive, so undeniable, so unshakable, they will be forced to acknowledge you. But by then, you won't care about their acknowledgement, because by then, you will have already won. That's the difference between you and them. They seek approval before they take action. They need validation before they chase their dreams. But you don't need anyone's permission. You don't need applause, encouragement, or someone to tell you you're capable. You already know. You know that success doesn't come to those who talk the most. It comes to those who work the hardest in silence. Let them think you're nothing. Let them believe you've given up. Let them assume you're not going anywhere. Their ignorance is your greatest weapon. Because when you rise, and you will rise, it won't be a slow realization. It will be instant, shocking, undeniable. It will hit them so hard they won't even have time to react. They will remember every doubt, every insult, every moment they mocked you. And they will realize, too late, that you were never the person they thought you were. You were always a beast in the making. And now they must face the consequences of underestimating you. They thought you were weak because you didn't fight back. They assumed your silence meant surrender. But what they never realized is that silence is the greatest strategy of all. While they wasted their energy trying to break you, you were absorbing everything. Every insult, every doubt, every rejection. It was all fuel. Every time they looked down on you, they were sharpening the very weapon that would one day cut through every limit they placed on you. They thought they had power over you because you didn't respond. They thought they controlled your fate because you didn't argue. But real power isn't about proving yourself to small minds. Real power is about knowing who you are and not needing anyone to confirm it. And so, while they were busy laughing, you were busy evolving. While they were wasting time, you were creating something unstoppable. You took every ounce of pain, every moment of humiliation, every second of self-doubt, and turned it into an unshakable force. Now you move differently. Now you carry a fire inside you that no one can put out. You don't seek revenge through words, you seek it through transformation. Because the best revenge isn't proving them wrong. The best revenge is becoming so powerful that their opinions no longer matter. And when they finally see what you've become, they won't know what to say. The same mouths that spoke against you will fall silent. The same people who laughed will be the ones watching in disbelief. And you won't even care. You'll be too busy building, growing, conquering. There will come a day when everything they said about you will mean nothing. A day when their laughter will fade, when their doubts will turn into regret, when their underestimation of you will become their greatest mistake. And on that day, you won't need to remind them of who you are. You won't need to say a single word, because by then, your success will be louder than any insult they ever threw at you. Your results will scream in their faces, leaving them speechless, forcing them to acknowledge what they tried so hard to deny. And the best part? You won't even care what they think anymore. You won't be looking for their approval, their recognition, or their apologies. Because by then, you'll have already won. That's the thing about people who doubt you. They think their words define your future. They believe their opinions are facts. But you know the truth. You know that words are just noise, and noise doesn't build empires. Noise doesn't create legends. Noise doesn't change the world. The only thing that matters is action. The only thing that matters is execution. The only thing that matters is how much you are willing to sacrifice, how disciplined you are willing to be, and how far you are willing to go to turn your vision into reality. And that's why you don't waste time reacting. You don't argue. You don't explain. You don't try to prove anything. Because you already know how this ends. You already know that the moment you commit to the grind, the moment you refuse to quit, the moment you dedicate yourself to nothing but results, nothing and no one can stop you. So let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them think they know your limits. And while they do, you'll be out there proving, without a single word, that you were always meant for more. No words, no reaction, just results.